Did a volcanic eruption seal the Roman Republic's fate? Here's what you need to know. According to new research, a powerful volcanic eruption in modern-day Alaska around 44 BC may have contributed to the Roman Republic's downfall on the other side of the globe. This study was published in Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. The eruption left a 10-kilometer-wide crater in Mount Okmok that survives to this day. The research team, led by Joe McConnell of Desert Research Institute, said in a news release. The event likely caused destabilizing environmental changes that paved the way for the imperial system after Julius Caesar was killed. According to the team, the estimated time of the volcano's eruption, which would have led to climate-altering levels of fallout, coincided with a period of extreme cold, crop failures and famines in the written records. The researchers also speculated that the same eruption also brought down the Ptolemaic kingdom of Egypt. Scientists used various materials to date the eruption, including tree ring-based climate records from Scandinavia and the volcanic remains called tephra from the Arctic ice. The climate records and tephra both supported the hypothesis of an eruption in Alaska. Writing in the news release, Oxford University archaeologist Andrew Wilson said, "Reduced crop yields would have worsened supply shortages during the political upheavals of the time." Desert Research Institute hydrologist and lead researcher Joe McConnell said he was fascinated to learn how interconnected the world was even 2,000 years ago. Want to know more about Roman history? Well, archaeologists just discovered an entire Roman city without laying down a single shovel.
A group of archaeologists from the UK and Belgium found a buried city in Italy without having to conduct a single excavation. Yeah, you heard that right. Foleri Novi is an ancient city that dates all the way back to 241 BC, and it was populated up until around 700 AD. The city had markets, baths, shops. But how did experts find all of this out without digging anything up? Well, here is how they did it. Researchers from the University of Cambridge and Ghent University in Belgium have discovered the remains of Foleri Novi, an ancient Roman city just 50 kilometers away from Rome that has been buried for roughly 13 centuries. The research is published in the journal Antiquity. The team of archaeologists discovered Foleri Novi by attaching a ground-penetrating radar, or GPR, to an all-terrain vehicle and then using it to map the buried city. A GPR sends radio pulses into the ground and then analyzes the waves that bounce off objects underground. The resulting 3D images put together by the team show that Foleri Novi had a theater, a market, a bath complex, and temples, as well as shops, monuments, and atrium houses. According to AFP, the team was particularly interested in the city's seemingly complex system of water pipes that look comparable to those of modern cities. Although archaeologists did not excavate the site, gathering all the data was not an easy feat. Lead author of the study, Martin Millett, told Reuters, quote, "This took one person about 3 to 4 months in the field."
Also, researchers believe they found the skeletons of 2 Mongolian women warriors from a tomb.
The ancient remains of 2 Mongolian women found in elite graves show that the ladies were no princesses. On the contrary, they appear to have been warriors. The remains show that these women rode on horseback and practiced archery. In fact, researchers participating in the study believe these warriors lived around the same time the Ballad of Mulan, yes, the Mulan, was written. This is what we know. Archaeologists from California State University, Los Angeles told Live Science that they found the remains of 2 women warriors while excavating a cemetery at the Aragan-Gosgor archaeological site in Orkhon, Mongolia. Specialists examined remains found in 29 burial sites. These include human remains from 16 men, 10 women, and 3 unidentified individuals. Researchers were looking for evidence of the effects of horseback riding, archery, and trauma on the body. Christine Lee from California State University, Los Angeles, lead researcher on the yet-to-be-published study, said the remains of the 2 warriors showed signs that both practiced horseback riding and archery, just like the remains of the men and male adolescents. The 2 women are believed to have been 20 and 50 years old and lived during the Xianbei period, which lasted from 147 to 552 AD. This period was marked by political turmoil. Lee and fellow researcher Jairo Gonzalez said it is likely they practiced archery and horseback riding because they may have been needed to fight alongside the men. However, it seems that the two ladies might not have really gone to war. These remains were found in elite graves, and members of the elite may have not fought in battles, Lee said. That doesn't take away from the fact that, in Lee's own words, they were probably pretty badass.
Meanwhile, the ancient Mayans may not have metal weapons, but they certainly had no shortage of engineering know-how.
Laser detection technology may crack the mystery behind this ancient Mayan road in the jungle. Archaeologists have used laser scanning to chart an ancient 100-kilometer-long Mayan highway built 13 centuries ago. They say Koba, a powerful city-state, may have built the road to invade its neighbor, Yaxuna. The study was published in the Journal of Archaeological Science. The University of Miami said in a news release that the study used light detection and ranging technology lasers to penetrate thick jungle vegetation and reveal the ruins beneath. The LiDAR survey mapped out the road and uncovered 8,000 structures on its path. The structures are of varying sizes, and their combined volume could fill 2,900 Olympic swimming pools. University professor Tracy Ardren is cited as saying the road did not run straight as supposed. Instead, Koba's warrior Queen Kawila Hao may have built the winding road to control settlements across the Yucatan Peninsula and to attack Yaxuna. Arden, who is a co-author, says the Mayan roads were an engineering marvel. Giant limestone boulders were utilized to fill uneven ground. Then, white plaster was applied to make the road surface. This substance is similar to Roman concrete and gave the road its name, Sakbe, which comes from the Mayan word white way. For more news animations and explainers, hit the subscribe and bell button to join the TomoNews family. Thanks for watching.